Season 20 of Apex Legends has been going for quite a while now. We're actually currently at around about the mid-season split for Ranked, and I kind of wanted to do a video kind of talking about the state of the game and the current state of Ranked, what they really need to improve on going into this next split in about 10 days. Hopefully we get some changes to Ranked, or when we get actually Season 21, there needs to be some major changes to Ranked. The state of how many cheaters there actually is in Ranked currently, because cheaters are kind of just running the game. Whether you're on PC or even on console, it's incredibly bad, and a bunch of other stuff. So I've been wanting to do one of these videos for quite a while. I think right now is kind of the perfect time. If you guys missed it earlier this weekend with ALGS, I think it was North American Finals, happened. I think it was a few days ago now. If you guys don't know what happened there, pretty much the only thing that people are talking about is there was actually, I think, 1 or 2 hackers that actually somehow remotely got onto the computers of some of the pro players and actually ended up adding hacks to their game, and allowed them to like hack like during the finals or whatever. So hackers are running the game. It's not only on PC though. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Going into this, just keep in mind that I do play on Switch. I'm a console player, so I do not play on PC. I know the hackers and everything are really, really bad on PC, but on console, I think this is probably the season that I've probably ran into the most hackers on console as well. A lot of people don't really consider console or really have many hackers, but a lot of the people that usually say that are usually PC players. They don't actually play on console very much, or they usually just use like controller on PC, but they're like in still PC lobbies. I don't know about you guys, but like, cheaters are fucking running the game this season. Like, they're just absolutely running the game. I don't know how many times I've ran into cheaters, especially in Ranked. Like, ranking up at the start of the season for Ranked, like when everybody was like in bronze and rookie tier, and everybody was just starting out over with the new Ranked reset and everything they did. I had so many people, especially like the higher tier players. I had so many people that legit had like aimbot or like some type of hacking. I went against people that had like speed hacks, or like the punch thing where you're able to punch and you're able to like float across the map or float up into the skybox and move around that way. I've seen a few of them. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the gameplay of those because a lot of the time, for some reason, I run into the hackers when I'm just playing on my own time and I'm not streaming or like recording any gameplay, which is kind of ironic. But I don't. I've had so many, like, especially aimbot. I think the aimbotters are really fucking bad this season. I don't know. That's one thing they really need to work on. It's mainly the problem on PC, but like it's getting worse and worse on console. And like, at least for season 20, I think the hackers have been the worst I think they've ever been. I've been playing the game since like season 8 when Fuse got put into the game, and I've never had so many fucking hackers, or at least seen so many hackers in my lobbies since then. So it's really, really bad right now. Let me know what if you guys have experienced the amount of hackers, how they've been for you guys. Have you ran into a lot of them, or has the hacking not really been that bad, or you've just been getting lucky not running into many of them? But I know I've lost a lot of ranked games too, where I randomly go against a hacker and the guy fucking one-clips me from across the map with like an hipfire fucking R301 halfway across the map, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've been going against a hacker, that's great, and I end up losing a bunch of fucking points. So it was mainly a problem for us at the beginning of the season. I think at least over the past 2 weeks, I haven't ran into as many hackers, because I think a lot of the hackers are getting into your higher tiers of ranked, especially on console, just mainly because they're able to just rank up really fast, because they're hackers, so they'd have no skill. They can just run lobbies and earn so many points every game, no matter what. So I think a lot of them are in your higher tiers of play now, especially after the game's been out, or Season 20's been out for a while. So everybody's kind of rising through the ranks, and at least the hackers are. So I haven't really been going to as many of them, but once in a while I still do run into a few of them. I ran into one a few days ago, so I want to talk about that. Let me know what you guys' experience with hackers is for this season. But another thing I kind of want to talk about for this as well, I don't know what they're going to be doing. Like, do they actually ban anybody either for the game? Like, do they actually ban anybody for like hacking? Because it seems like for every time I ban or like try to get somebody banned, especially if they're like blatantly hacking, like they just never get banned, I'll get an email saying, oh, blah blah blah, you reported this person on blah 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 at this time, blah blah blah. We looked into it and we could not find anything, and we did not take any action this time, but thank for your support and for reporting, trying to keep the game in a positive light, or whatever the fuck their like the default email is that they send back to you for not like actually getting anybody banned for whatever reason or taking action on anybody. I don't know. I don't think I've gotten a single person banned this season, and I don't know what it really is if they're not banning anybody, especially the cheaters. But like even like the people that go into rank just to throw your games. I'll probably throw a few instances into this video for you guys. I think I have actually a few clips where I happen to be recording some ranked gameplay, and I got some fucking shitters in my games that I happen to record, so you guys can sit and have a really good laugh at some of these people. I think I have two of them that I'll probably throw in here. I have some more, but like I don't really want to throw some of these into the video because a lot of these clips that I actually have of some of these people, like the stuff they say over the voice chat or like in the in-game chat would probably get me like blacklisted on YouTube. So it would be that, or I'd have to like edit the fuck out of it, and even then it wouldn't really be that good anymore. Because I don't know if anybody really wants to sit there and listen to like nonstop bleeps over and over. But there is some stuff where like I'm being called like the N-word and a bunch of other shit over voice chat nonstop and that type of thing. I don't think I'm going to include those in this video, but I think I have two clips that I'll probably throw in this video. The first one you guys are going to see, this is actually what happens when you have two randoms solo queuing, when you're in a solo queue lobby and your two randoms land right on top of another squad and they don't get weapons off drop, and then they die instantly. This is what happens.
It's XX Ray. XX Ray XX. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, you got a mic? Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Care package being delivered.
You wanted to go there, not me. You wanted to go there, but not me. You wanted to go there, but not me. I'm gonna get this gun. Oh, what about me?
Attention.
Ray.
And then this next game, this is actually a match where my opponent decided to fight a team outside the storm when they had no heals left. I warned them multiple times not to go and fight the other team, and they ended up dying to the storm. I went and tried to save them, and then we ended up getting jumped by somebody that was being just like patrolling the ring, and then I proceeded to get called a bunch of bad shit. So I'll throw that one into the video for you guys.
Counting down from 60 and the ring's close by.
Me? I have to. I can heal right there.
Oh shit.
I have any small heals.
I'm here. So let's get you a do-over, huh? 45 to go. Fortunately, radar shows the ring's close. Wings up.
Oops, I killed you on purpose.
Fucking dog shit. Fucking Valkyrie.
Care package over there.
As well, you guys can see how that went.
Give my shields a recharge. Watching that.
And overall, there's a bunch of other stuff too. I don't know if I'll have any screenshots. If you guys want to see some screenshots too, I post a bunch of them over on my X. Link to that down below, or my Twitter. If you guys want to go over there and follow me, I also throw a bunch of screenshots of like stuff people say to me in the chat over there as well sometimes, just because it's just fucking hilarious. If you guys want any more of that stuff, I don't know if I'll include any more in the video. I'm not sure if I have. At least when I'm recording this, I'll probably try to find some more when I'm in editing or whatever. But it's crazy. I don't know if they're actually banning anybody at all this season. I feel like if you just even have like blatant proof, like even if you like have people typing shit like telling you to like off yourself, or like typing the N-word, or like a bunch of other racist stuff, or like I don't know, sexist type stuff, or like even like a bunch of other really bad stuff in the chat. Like even in the text chat, usually if you would report them, they would get banned. And even I've been reporting those people all season, like the people that type that stuff in the chat, and I don't think I've gotten one of them at all banned. So I don't know what they're doing with it when it comes to bans this season. I don't think they're banning anybody. They're just letting everybody say whatever they want, and they're letting everybody cheat. They're letting everybody go on the voice chat and just talk shit no matter what every single game. Seems like this season too, like I have more people on the voice chat than ever, and usually the 90% of the people on the voice chat are these people that are either a duo that just talk to themselves, and like I'm the third wheel that's just a random that's on their team that they don't give a shit about, or it's the people that are on the voice chat that just sit and shit talk you and your other teammate the entire game. That's like the only two type of people I get on the voice chat every single time. Maybe it's a little bit different if you guys are like duoing or trioing, but if you're solo queuing this season, is absolutely fucking brutal. I don't know about you guys, but at least for me, at least when I'm recording this, like I've been bouncing between like gold 2 and gold 1. I got a little bit close to platinum, but I got some really bad luck again. I lost like 400 points in like the span of 2 days. I don't know. I think we have like 10 days until mid-season split. I think for the ranks is going to be dropping here. We're going to have the map change, and we're going to have like a soft reset, I think, for our ranks. And I don't think I'm even making it to plat, just mainly because I'm trying to solo queue my way to plat, and I just can't get there. It's fucking impossible. I think what they need to do with ranks is like they need to change something for the solo queue players, because if you guys are solo queue players, you guys probably know how fucking brutal it is. It's a lot better if you have a duo or a trio, especially if you guys are able to like voice chat on like Discord or even like over comms in game. Once in a while, I'll have a duo or a trio and things go a little bit better, but most of the time I'm forced to solo queue, and solo queue is just so brutal. Just keep in mind, y'all, if you're solo queuing in gold, you have a 40-point entry cost every single game. If you get no kills and just based off of placement alone, you need to make it from top 20 all the way from 20 down to top 5 just to break even on points. I think you get plus 5 points if you make it to top 5 with no kills or assists. That is what you have to do to at least try to break even on points and not lose any. And which is having solo queue and like having randoms on your team, that is pretty much impossible the entire time, unless you just sit in the corner and like run away from everything 90% of the match. It really is. And even then, if you make it to top 5, you're only getting like 5 points. I think you either break even or like only 5 points. At that point, you're like 20 minutes into a match, usually, or like 15 minutes at the very least, and you're just kind of wasting your time, and you're not really getting much out of it anyways. I feel like placement just doesn't really mean shit at all this season. I wish we'd be able to go back to season 17. I know there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with that, but I loved rank when it was season 17. I think they need to go back to the season 17 ranked format, I really do. Or at the very least, like take some of the stuff from season 17 and apply it to people that solo queue ranked. Make it so there's a different type of entry cost if you're duoing or trioing, and then there's a little bit less of like a penalty for an entry cost if you're a solo queue player. I think that's one thing they need to really add. So like instead of 40 entry costs for gold tier players if you're solo queuing, it would go down to maybe like 20 or 25. It would be a little bit less harsh on you since you're solo queuing. But if you're in a duo or a trio, it'd still be 40. I think that would be really, really fair. It would make it a little less brutal for your random solo queue players, especially the ones that just, if you're a solo queue and you just get the random losers on your team that just run in at every single fight, or just drop with like 10 teams off drop and die instantly like every single game, which is usually the randoms I get on my team. I don't know. Let me know what your guys' experience with ranked has been so far this season. I think another thing they need to kind of do is just also like throw some different maps in. I think instead of like daily map rotations, they should actually have hourly map rotations. I think that'd be great as well. Because right now, I think they have, at least when I'm recording this, they have World's Edge, Storm Point, and Olympus in rotation. I think they should bring back King's Canyon, but that's just, I'm kind of biased because that's my favorite map, which I think will be coming back for the mid-season rank split, but mainly I think what they should actually do is just probably, instead of like daily map rotations, they should make it hourly. I think that'd make ranked a lot more interesting as well, and hopefully that is something to implement for season 21. But overall, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How has your guys' rank split been going this season? How has the cheaters been as well? Like, how have you guys been battling the cheaters? Have you guys been solo queuing or like playing with a duo or a trio? or if you're like me, solo queuing the majority of the time, just absolutely just getting destroyed. I've had a few really good games. Like once in a great while, you'll get some really decent like solo queue players on your team. But I genuinely think y'all, at least from experience from this season, I do not think there's like any really good solo queue players until you actually get to Platinum. I think once you get to Platinum 4 and Platinum 3, I think that's when you actually start getting people at least somewhat know what they're doing if you're playing solo queue. But up until that point, like Gold 3 to like Gold 1, you don't get anybody that's actually decent at the game. That you just have people that either do their own thing and they run opposite directions off drop and they play by themselves. They either drop onto like 3 other teams off drop, barely get a weapon or enough ammo to fight, and then die instantly and then go and flame you in the chat or on the voice chat for not helping them when you have no gun yourself half the time. Well, let alone you would be able to fight 3 people by yourself. Or the people that just sit and do nothing half the game and then they go to late game and then you realize they can't fight for shit. And the first squad you guys run into, the 2 randoms on your team die instantly and then you're forced to 1v3. So you either run away or you throw the game trying to fight a 1v3 most of the time. That is usually how solo queue ranked has been going for me, so I don't know. Let me know how you guys have solo queue ranked or like your rank's been going in general. I kind of want to just do a video kind of talking about ranked. There's a lot of shit I kind of want to talk about recently. So overall, at least like I think mainly like the weapon meta is really balanced. That's one positive. I think the weapons are all really balanced. Apart from the P2020, the P2020 is really bad, but I think every single other weapon in the games has some viability. As for legends, I think there's 2 legends that need to have like some changes. I think that Revenant and Conduit are like really incredibly busted. Same with Horizon. I think Bangalore needs to be nerfed again. There's a few legends that need some balance changes again, but overall, I think at least the majority of the legends in the game are balanced. I think the only like actual thing they need to do with Conduit is actually make it so she can't stack her shields with Revenant's ult. I think that's an interaction that they need to eliminate. I think that actually make them both balanced. I think just because if you pair them together, they're all incredibly good. I don't know how many times I've been killed by a Revenant Conduit duo that just keeps getting shield resets and shield buffs from the Conduit plus his reset from his ult just after downing everybody. So fucking AIDS to go against because he's unkillable. There's one thing they need to kind of change. Same with Horizon. I think Horizon and Bangalore are still incredibly busted, but apart from that, I think everything else in the game is decently balanced. At least legend-wise, everything else is. I think every single legends can be viable if you want to play them in ranked, especially in like your lower to mid tiers. Maybe in your higher tiers, like your platinum above stuff, maybe changes a little bit, but at least from what I've seen, nothing really changes that much. But if you guys like this type of videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Depending on what this video does, I might do more of these in the future. We'll see how it goes. Just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about Apex Ranked, kind of the state of the game currently and how it's going. I think some stuff that they need to change going into the mid-season rank split and into Season 21. So, if you guys have anything to add as well that I did not mention or I kind of glossed over and didn't really think about, and maybe something I'm kind of leaving out, let me know in the comments as well. Love to read you guys' comments and your guys' feedback and what you guys think. So, apart from that, if you guys want to leave a like or show some more support, I also do have a channel Discord down below, as well as channel members if you guys want to become a channel member. I also stream over here. Usually I actually stream Apex Legends along with Overwatch 2 and a bunch of other stuff over here, usually Friday and Saturday nights. I also have a Twitch. If you guys want to go over there and follow me, I stream over there once in a while. Apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody.